I think it was right before kickoff. It was either the interns or the people that do that. They're kind of just walking back and down the front row. And they kind of came up to us and like, hey, would you guys be interested, one of you guys being interested in doing kicks for cash? And then they explained what it was. And I'm like, yeah, I would be. They're like, do you have any sports background, soccer, football, anything? I go, I played soccer for 4 years. And like, all right, we feel like you should be good because they don't want someone who's going to like go out and win it every time. But they don't also want someone who's going to go out there and spend all 30 seconds trying to
So if you said like you were kicker 4 years on the varsity,
I don't think. Yeah, I think they'd be like,
you?
I don't think so. I'm like, yeah, I played soccer for 4 years. I'm like, all right, that should be fine.
What position were you?
I was defense and then backup goalkeeper. So
cool.
And then she's like, give me your name and number, and then I'll text you beginning of the second to come down because it was third media time out in the second. And I got the text, and we just kind of waited on the sideline till then, and then went out, did my thing, and then after. I think if you don't win, they just hand you your gift cards and you kind of just scurry back off. And then I had to wait, sign my name on the paper, and they said they'd get a hold of me eventually. So
have they? They reached out since then?
My guess was it's probably going to be later this week just because of the 3-day weekend.
Right. So
I have nothing today. I figured if it hadn't been by Thursday, she said email her, then she'll...
Who's her?
I forget her name, but she's like in charge of the brand deals and all that with football. So
okay.
I have her name somewhere. It's not on my phone, but it's somewhere.
So who were you at the game with when they approached you?
I was just with my normal friend group at my games with. We were down in the front row, kind of, and that's where we've only seen them pull people from before. So
you guys were down in the front row. That means you guys got to the game plenty early, right?
Yeah, I got there at 7.
Wow, really?
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were the 7th group. The first 4 groups spent the night in a tent because it was raining.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Was that the first time you ever kicked a field goal, or had you like?
I tried in high school a little bit, but then I'm like, it's not going to work. I can't dual sport. I did like a few one day with my friends because they wanted me to, who on the football team, but like minus that, it was first time ever.
Nice. Did any of your like family members like call you after, hear about it?
My mom and my dad were there, and then my grandma and grandpa were also there.
Oh, nice.
So they like called them like right before I went. They're like, "Hey, you know that's your grandson gave her and they kicked." They're like, "Wait, really?" So yeah, that was that. And my she's also a cheerleader this year. She's a freshman. She didn't even know it was me either. Her friends didn't tell her because they get their breaks, during timeouts. So she went and got her water from wherever they store the bags along the sideline. And she had her back turned. And then she turned around and like, "Hey, that's your brother." She's like, "Wait, really?" So yeah, no, I texted my parents beforehand. They were like the only people who knew besides the group I was with.
Do you and your friends go to every game together?
Yeah, we try to. If they don't have tickets, then there's like the group of us that have tickets for every game, and then we have some that might buy a ticket to come, or if they're not busy, they'll come. Because some weekends they have work or stuff, so it's mainly the same core group, and then we have a few floaters that come in and out just depending on games, the weekend, and all that.
I see.
What was like going through your mind, like in the competition? Obviously, you're just trying to make the kicks, but like, you started to miss a few. Were you like getting anxious? Just calm?
They were like, "Can you at least hit one?" I go, "Yeah, I know I can hit the 20." So that one went like right down the center. I remember that, no problem. And then I remember moving back to the 30, and I didn't go any farther to the left, so I kept. After like the 3rd or 4th one, I'm like, I just keep putting them in the same spot. I just keep running onto it straight. I'm like, I'm running out of time. So I just took another step over. And I'm like, I hope this is it. And it went through. And then got back to the 40 with like, the ball got down with like a second left.
The buzzer beater?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a buzzer beater. I got an angle of it from a friend. You can see the ball go down, like right as it hits 1. And then I kicked it like at 0. But yeah, I was just like, I got nervous in the 30s. I'm like, they're getting there lengthwise, and they're all on like the same, just left of the goalpost in a group. I just kept pulling them to the left, so I kind of just slowly worked my way a little bit over and over to run on an angle, and eventually I got it. And then kind of just set the 40. Didn't really watch. Kind of just put my hands up so I could either like go down or go up. And I heard everybody yell, so I'm like, okay, it went in.
Nice. Yeah, no, it was fun to watch because I was at the game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In the section, I was like, my mom was going crazy because I was with her, which is cool.
I had something. I'm trying to remember. Keep going.
I think I got most of my questions. You already talked about what happened when the competition was over. Has anyone recognized you on campus?
No, just
No?
like my phone went off like a whole bunch when it happened, just because all my friends that I wasn't with, they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's you," but no one's recognized me. So
Gotcha. Do you have the video clip saved anywhere?
I have like. I'm trying to think. A new one just got posted on Instagram today by someone.
Oh, nice.
And then I have like 4 or 5 from different friends then the group that took it, and then my mom took one, and then I didn't know, but we had friends that go to our church throughout the game who took one, because I guess they figured out it was me really quickly. So I've amassed 4 or 5 different views. A lot of them are the same because they all came from the same where we were sitting, but
oh yeah, nice.
So is this the most memorable Purdue football game for you? Or
so
what?
far, I mean, I don't know of any other ones that have really had anything to beat this.
What's it going to take to beat that bowl game?
Bowl game or
Playoffs?
You got to beat Notre Dame or Oregon or something at home, something big.
All right.
Trevor did tell me after I was the second person ever to.
Really? Yeah, because normally I know,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I think the Ohio State game last year was the first one.
One guy, and then people were saying that guy blew up on social media because our kicker missed
Yeah, because we missed a
game.
we missed like a 39-yarder. We went to timeout, and I just remember he skipped a 40 and off the top of the crossbar.
Yeah,
and it was all over like Twitter and ESPN and all that because we missed the 39-yarder.
Yeah, and then he hit
and
the 40.
And then student just drills a 40 right after.
That was crazy.
But I didn't realize that the second one. I figured there had to be at least more than 2 of us.
Yeah, do you know how long they've been doing it?
No.
I wonder how long they've been doing it.
I'm a junior, and I remember it at least 3 years.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think they've done it since I've been here.
Yeah.
So is kicking a field goal harder than it looks?
Oh, that's a good Pat McAfee question.
I feel like if you played soccer, it's kind of the same thing. You just got an oval ball. But I think for the average person, I think it could be harder because you got to get under it, but not too far because otherwise it just backspins and
right.
Yeah.
It's like a weird zone. You kind of I feel like I kind of knew what that zone was from soccer. So I feel like for me, it was harder than it looked, yes, but I don't think it's, I still have respect for kickers.
Of course.
But I think it's.
But you could do it again.
I think I could do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
No,
that does.
I think they could put me on game day and I could get my $25,000.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
I saw